Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gabriel and King Blackout coming to you one time. Before we get into the show, we just wanted to let you know, big shout outs to our sponsor, House of Barbers, out there in Poughkeepsie, across the street from Marist College. Go see Style and the team. They got it going on over there. Whatever your needs are, they can take care of you. So House of Barbers, tap in with them, Poughkeepsie, New York, Sal, over there by Marist College, Rhinebeck Bank, the whole nine. But shout out to those good people over there. House of Barbers, y'all.
Even if you ain't got no hair, like just do it anyway.
Well, he do the hot shaves, man.
You do the hot shaves. Get your face right.
Yeah. That's it, man. Go see House of Barbers. You already know. Let's get to the show.
It's finally TV, but you don't need cable or sling to see me. Black on his soapbox, Gabe in his bag. Let out some real black ink, load the 9 with the mag. First take, the last take, we can juggle the top. Like a barber with the clips, the way we talk in the shop. And since life is like a movie, we gon' stick to the plot. That's why we sponsored by the brand and scrape the weight off the top. Get it? That means we dope. So I'm money my brothers and sisters to stay woke. And we gon' lace the product with facts and straight jokes. The voice of the valley is here to spread hope. Supports a steep slope. They gon' have to let me cook. I don't know how to stop. From the culture to the music, anything else hot. Catch us every Tuesday once you step in the house. Cause all they really wanna know, what we talking about. I'm out.
Oh, and here we go. Another episode of What We Talking About. Yes, indeedy. We wrote graffiti on the bus with my name last. Listen, y'all already know what it is. What We Talking About, the podcast right here on Finally TV every Tuesday, 7 p.m. We do this. We talk about this and that and everything in between. Me and my man up here, King Blackout in the building. What's going on, sir?
Yo, what happened to the close-ups? Why you take the close-ups away?
What? You want the close-ups?
That was kind of fire. You ain't like that? That was kind of fire. Oh, shit, nigga. Yo, right. What up?
Let's go.
What up?
What's up, man? Nice to see you.
Yo, likewise, man. Likewise. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What's your favorite soda?
You went right into the
right into it.
All right, Rushmore sodas.
I'm gonna tell you why. Before we get into the Rushmore sodas, what's your favorite soda?
Probably it's either Welch's Grape or Sunkist. It's one of the two.
Okay.
You can't call it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But which one is your favorite?
I
stand on business, bro.
Because it's more versatile, I probably go with orange. I think I'll go with the Sunkist.
So Sunkist orange is your favorite soda if you had to pick.
If I had to pick, yeah.
And
ice
it's not
cold out of can. Done.
Ice cold, but out of a can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gabe, if I put your favorite soda in a glass, and also 4 other orange-looking sodas and similar-looking glasses, and had you taste all 5 in order with no palate cleanser, could you tell your soda from the other ones?
I would like to think so. Because I can
go ahead.
No, I was saying I can tell the difference between the store brand orange soda, and Fanta definitely don't taste like Sunkist. So I know I got 2 of them out the way early. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know what else you're gonna be good. See, the only one I might be a little like is Crush. You know what I'm saying?
See, now we chatting.
You know what I'm saying? Because Crush is real close in taste. It's like a little bit more airy. It's almost like what 7-Up is to Sprite to me.
Okay. You know I take that.
But yeah, Why? What's your favorite soda?
Cream soda. A&W.
Oh, that's a good one though.
A&W.
Listen.
If I got to drink soda and I'm not getting dirty with it, cream soda. My favorite mixer, as we all know. This is not news. Cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I like them Captain and Gingers.
I do. I thought she was gonna say ginger at first.
And when you make a Captain and Ginger the right way, it tastes like a cream soda. No lie.
What's the wrong way to make a Captain and Ginger?
Too much of either or. Like too much Captain, no good, and too much, cream soda. I mean, what's the point? I mean, too much ginger. What's the point of drinking it? Just give me a ginger ale.
Isn't too much or too little relative to the drinker?
Yeah, because it's too taste. But I will tell you that if you ask a Captain and Ginger drinker, I think they will tell you that this thing needs to taste almost like cream soda, like an alcoholic cream soda. It's really good, man. If y'all like cream soda, get you a Captain and Ginger the right way.
This seemed like a really weird way to open a show, don't it?
Yes, but that's all right, though.
Gabe, I asked you a question about your favorite soda, and you said if I put 5 in a glass and made you differentiate, you would know the difference, right? Mm-hmm. Gabe, if your favorite soda was, I don't know, ginger ale, and someone gave you 4 different types of ginger ale and a cup full of urine.
What?
With soda, hold up. With soda,
ginger ale right now.
Hold up. With soda water, do you think you'd be able to tell the soda water urine from the 4 ginger ales?
Stop.
I'm asking a question.
I'm gonna get the expert Cassie. She'll tell me right away which one is the pee water.
Gabe, you know why I'm getting here.
I don't know why. Are you disparaging ginger ale?
No. Why this man on the internet drink a glass of carbonated urine?
No,
mixed
he did
in.
not.
Yes, he did.
No.
Gabe, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Mixed in with 4 other ginger ales. And couldn't tell the difference?
That's ridiculous. What's going on, y'all? Hit that like, hit that share for me. You already know. Remy in the building. I don't like the direction of this pod already.
Yo, it ain't my fault the internet's undefeated.
Yo,
if you give me bubble pee, I'm gonna know. That's all.
I'm gonna know.
Give me pee with bubbles in it. I'm gonna know. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna know.
Okay.
That's all we gotta say.
Oh shit.
Why you gotta say things like that? Listen, we got a lot of things to talk about that. So we're gonna pause that. We're gonna get back to the Mount Rushmore soda because I got mine, I think. But we got the BET Awards to talk about a little bit. We got craziness going on across the country with troops going out to LA. We got the Diddy trial. We shouted out the sponsors because House of Barbers is them. Shout out to Blaze 'em Up Radio and DJ Poppy Blaze replaying this every Tuesday noon to 7 p.m.
Facts.
And then
shout out to Vacations.
Shout out word.
Shout out Vacations.
Shout out to Vacations. Shout out to the Wu-Tang Clan going on tour. But yeah, man, back to you, good sir. It's been a week since I seen you. It's been a good week or what? You got different energy this week. Last week you was trash. This week you coming back. You got a little more pep in your step. You know what I'm saying?
Pause. I ain't never been called trash.
Just now. We could rewind the tape. It just happened just now.
Your opinion matters little, sir.
Yo, can somebody just take the clip and upload it real quick so Black can have it? So, yo, I'm loving the energy though.
Saint Laurent, listen. You got a little Saint Laurent. I mean, listen, bro. When you a few days from being close to the equator, your mood picks up, your energy shifts.
Yo, it's over here, yo.
Your outlook on life changes.
It's electrifying, baby Paul. You looking handsome, motherfucker. You making my inner lux come out in this.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Grandioso, sir.
You know what I'm saying? When you hitting the gym, you know what I'm saying? When you get your linebacker, you know what I'm saying? You got your little penguin hat on. What's up?
Yo, what you putting up? What you benching? What's a guy like you bench?
Oh man, where Vanessa at? You in here, Nessa? All right, close your ears, Nessa. You know, on my best days, I throw up a little 280.
You could throw 280 up.
My best day. It's only 3/4 of a rep, but that's enough. That's enough to flex into Planet Fitness.
That's a pull it up for you, boo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that what's happening? Like. I'll tell you what, I could probably do I bet you I could do like 320 plates on each side plus the bar, easy, like once. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like 200. Okay. That's like 200.
Not quite. You said 320s, not 25s, right? 320s?
Yeah, 320s.
Yeah.
Right? So 60, 120,
well,
the bar.
That's 165. The bar is 45.
Oh, there we go. So you know what I'm saying?
That's like 165. That's
what? That's
you can't even.
You gotta say it the way I say it. You gotta say it the way I say it. 320.
Well, if 320 was divided by 2, then yes.
No, you gotta say it the way I'm saying it though. It's 320 play 20 side. You know what I'm saying? You know what?
Yo, Angie, get your man.
You know,
yo, it do sound better. You know but nah, bro, listen, the energy is different because I'm so close to getting away from here.
Do you love how I pick up on that, even though we miles apart?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Yo, so getting closer to the equator is always a great thing. Shout out to that. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody on the travels.
Cheers.
So Rushmore soda, bro. So you know my one. I know your one. You're saying A&W cream soda.
Yeah, let's get to it. A&W cream soda, number 1. You know what I mean? Any other cream soda pack you up. You're not one of them. Before
that, I gave you Sunkist orange for me, so it's on you right now.
Yeah, Fanta pineapple.
Oh, Fanta.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck with my habits, nigga. Yeah. Fanta pineapple. Yo, y'all fuck with my habits. Fuck with them habits. You know what I'm saying? Fanta pineapples.
You want to talk about instant heartburn when a soda gets warm?
Yo,
Fanta pineapple.
Nasty when it's warm. But listen. When it's fresh out the ice box,
yo,
bussin'.
Yo,
talk about
heartburn. I'm just thinking about him getting heartburn right now. Yo. All right. So for that, then I'll just give you. My go-to is Welch's Grape, which is now Sunkist Grape because they sold the recipe and all that. So grape is number 2 for me. So on my Rushmore, I got Sunkist Grape and orange. You got Fanta pineapple and A&W cream. What's your next one?
Super duper easy. You ready?
Yeah.
Ain't no other soda valid.
What's up?
Nah, my bad. Number three, Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to go to that Taco Beezy's late night and get the Baja Blast. You heard?
Listen, yo, he love all the heartburn. Like, you love the heart. Do you get heartburn?
Listen,
I know you young and shit.
Listen. If I gotta drink that nasty shit, I'm gonna get something I like, bro. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Tell me I'm not valid outside.
Wow.
Yeah.
That one. Woo.
Tell me I'm not valid.
That one, I can't put with you on.
It's all right. You ain't got no good taste. It's cool.
Let's see.
What's your 4th?
This is my 3rd. My third is gonna be a Spanish soda called Cola Champagne.
Yo, I love. Inca Cola is my shit.
Oh, you like Inca Cola?
Okay. Yeah, that was when we were number 4.
Okay.
Listen, all right. I'm gonna do a little tie before I'm gonna cheat because Gabe stole my answer a little bit. He dead ass. That's a really good champagne soda.
Yeah.
I like Inca Cola. We're talking about like soda. But I'm gonna give you the slash. Does this count? Hold on. Damn, I just lost it. It's not the Inca Cola. Oh yeah, Jarritos fruit punch.
Oh, Jarritos.
Yeah, Jarritos.
Yeah,
fruit punch.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one. I'll top mine off with just a old classic.
Don't say that bitch ass
soda. Sprite.
Don't say that bitch ass Sprite.
You gotta throw Sprite in there.
Nobody actually likes that shit. It's just bubble lemons.
Yeah, Sprite. Now, Sprite is my go-to, especially out in the restaurants and all that. Because they don't be having nothing in the restaurant. What do you get in the restaurant? Do you drink alcohol with your food? Are you one of them?
Very rarely. Like, I'm more of a pair of wine with the meal.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But you catch me in the right day, I would have like a whiskey with a steak. Normally, I'm more of like a nice red or a Chardonnay with the meats. You feel me? Pause. But if I have to have a whiskey, I'll drink the whiskey with the steak.
So the answer is yes, though. You'll drink alcohol with your food. Yeah.
Not typical wine. I mean, yeah, it's alcohol, but wine. Yeah.
I'm not there. I'm water or soda or like a beverage. It could be iced tea, whatever. Where does iced tea rank on the list in non-carbonated?
It's
elite.
It's not elite.
It's not elite.
Unless-
Lemon sweetened iced tea is not elite.
Unless you got the pure leaf.
And
the crib.
I want to make the Lipton in the crib.
I was going to tell you, it's got to be the Lipton in the crib.
It's got to be.
It's got to be the pure leaf if you outside.
All right.
Because Lipton in the bottle was trash. That shit is sugar juice.
I mean, you know what's crazy? Because it's true about this one too. But for some reason, I like it when it's super cold. It's brisk. It's super sweet, but like I just like it when it's cold.
Brisk ain't tea. Brisk is fucking baby pea. That shit is horrible. Yo, shout out my nigga Remy. Yo, that Tahiti treat, definitely valid too.
Yeah, no, it is valid. What's your 4 though, man? You said trash list, but my list includes Sprite. I got Sprite, Cola Champagne, Grape, and Sunkiss, bro. Come on, man. My list is solid, man. Yo, I tell you what.
Come on, bro. A&W cream soda.
That's dope. That's a great soda. That is super valid. Super valid. I've always liked that. And then, you know, I like the root beer too, but I always like cream a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Angie's a big root beer head. I wonder what her 4 would be.
Oh, y'all root beer fears. Root beer tastes like assholes. So y'all need to stop. Y'all just might as well just lick booty hole. Because that shit is disgusting.
So did you?
What's up?
As we move along,
yo, tongue in the groceries. That's what it tastes like.
Speaking of ass, your boy, hello, Carter 6 drop. What's going on, partner? Let's talk about it. Yeah, you already know what it is. What's up?
I said some things last week, so let me start off with being the man that I am. I was wrong. I'm sorry to all the listeners.
Hold on.
The watchers. I know. The viewers. I'm sorry. I thought Dwayne off the lean was going to come outside swinging. This might be the worst album of the year. I'd rather listen to NBA Youngboy have a seizure while making out with Caitlyn Jenner than this album. This shit is ass. This shit is complete ass. This shit is beyond ass. And as a Lil Wayne stan,
what's up, Nessa?
Bro, I'm gonna say it right here. Give me the Carter 7, retire. But before you do the Carter 7, I'm gonna need you to get addicted to lean. Turn the auto-tune back on. Look, listen. Here's what I'm saying, bro. Hearing Wayne rap and knowing what he's saying again, I'm like, this is gonna be fire. 17 out of the 19 songs, there's no or like very little auto-tune. It was nice hearing him actually rap. But boy, is this the most directionless, non-song structure and having ass, mixtape ass. I don't know what the fuck you called it. This shit is hot garbage.
Shout out to Angie on the mention. Just a quick call back to our other segment. Dr. Pepper's Orange, Coke, and Barks root beer. Dr. Pepper, where's Dr. Pepper on your list? Anywhere?
Dr. Pepper is the shit that you drink when you out of your favorite soda, but like your grandma got soda in the fridge and it's Dr. Pepper, you can have that.
So it's valid, but only if.
Only if.
Only if.
If you go to the store and buy Dr. Pepper on purpose, you should stop watching the show. You just don't watch.
What's going on?
You from outer space. I don't know where the fuck you from. Bro, I've never seen anybody in my life go to the store and buy Dr. Pepper. But mad households be having that shit in the back of the fridge. Make sense.
It's in my crib right now.
There you go.
I'm telling you, you can find a Dr. Pepper in my crib right now. Shout out to Angie. So listen, back to Wayne, right? So the Carter 6 drops.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just going through my library right now. So listen.
Yeah.
It dropped Friday. By Sunday, I started hearing the reviews, and it wasn't good. People were really, really jumping on this thing and trashing them. So by the time I got to it Sunday evening and driving to work on Monday and back from work, yo, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I didn't find it as trash as everybody was making it out to be. And I couldn't figure out, I'm like, is it because the Wayne fans of yesteryears, like they know better? Is this like a, the newbie doesn't know type of situation? Because I wasn't paying attention to Wayne, especially after Carter 3. Like I was not paying attention to him no more. You know what I'm saying? So like,
okay.
So from my point of view, like here I am revisiting Wayne, and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, all right, he's rapping. And then somebody was saying that all the beats were trash, and I'm like,
these is the worst beats ever.
But why do you say that?
Did you listen to the beats?
Yeah, but I don't think they're the worst ever. There's definitely been worse work out there. What do y'all think in the comments?
Let me know. Horrible.
Yeah,
these shits is Gabe.
I mean, you're saying bottom tier?
Bottom tier. There's not one fire beat in this entire album. Not one. There's like 3. Okay, I can listen to this. Mm-hmm. Bro, when that Bono shit came on, these are the days, I clocked the fuck out. What are you doing, gang? Gabe, this album is bad. And as a nigga who don't follow, as a black man who tends to take the opposite position for most, because I think freely. If I thought this was all right, even some mid, I would say it. If this was some Reggie, I would taste a Reggie pack.
Right.
I'm telling you that all the shit these niggas are saying on the internet, it's all that shit. This shit is bad, Gabe. This shit is bad, bro. Now, give me the topic of one song. Give me the topic.
It was just very repetitive in that way.
Thank you.
Calling.
There wasn't a single song that was about an actual thing.
No,
it's just bars.
Maybe about a girl. You're right. So like, it was about bragging, bragging.
But not even good bragging. Like you can make a song about opulence.
He was making. I feel like, does he always do this? You tell me. Does he always he paid a lot of homage in a lot of bars? You know what I'm saying? Where he was doing like callback to like the legendary bars and spitting them in the middle of his raps. Is he known for that, or did he go?
He's always done that. They also did a lot of beat flips. This sound like the niggas who from SoundClick produced it. Like the ones who couldn't get the beat stars because they shit never evolved past 2015. The niggas still on the 3 niggas still on SoundClick selling beats.
So this was not the Wayne you wanted.
Bro, this is not the Wayne nobody wanted. I wanted Wayne sober. I wanted to hear him rap. I wanted no autotune. I got that.
Okay.
But boy, what are these songs about?
Right.
The like songs 19 really were about nothing. Songs about nothing.
Yeah. It was that though. It starts off a little weird too. That long ass poem.
I'm cool with the Wheezy chant.
Huh.
I was even cool with the first song. Welcome to the Carter again. Like the 5th time we don't did that.
Right.
But I'm thinking, he about to smoke this shit. You give a nigga 84 seconds of an intro of a chant. Right. I'm thinking you about to smoke the fuck out of all boots getting smoked.
I had to forward. I'm like, nah, come on, man.
Yo, I'm like, he about to murder shit. And then I heard, these are the days. Gabe, this album is fucking ass, bro.
Yo, that shit made the internet go away.
Yo, these shits is ass. Let me pull up this track listing.
Yo, hit that like, hit that shit, baby. You know what we do. So we broke the internet, son. We broke the internet.
Yeah, you breaking it.
We broke.
Fix your shit, God. Fix your shit.
Don't get us yanked off the internet, please.
For the record. So I'm on the stream. Right? I'm watching the stream, and the stream is streaming. So I'm good. I'm moving in real time. It's your shit that's laggy, dog. So like, pay your internet bill.
Yo, I'm here.
I'm telling you, I'm on the stream.
Yeah,
I'm watching the stream. I'm lit on the stream. You not.
Yeah. We broke the internet over here. So. Yo, I'll tell you what. I think Gay got to restart his shit, yo, because he ain't paid the internet bill again. Yo, this Wayne album. We just go through this shit, dog. Yo. Yeah. Where we at? You hear me? Yeah. So, like, Welcome to the Carter was like, I guess it was okay. I've heard that sample flip way better. That Bells song, that LL flip,
The first 5 seconds, I was like, this is about to be fire. And then it drops and it's some of the most mid. It's some of the most mid shit of all time. That beat is horrible.
Right.
And the little 5 seconds before the beat drop, kind of fire. I'm like, yo, this about to be lit. Trash. That hip hop record with Big X the Plug. Yo, Big X emailed that nigga a hook. It's obvious. He emailed him the hook. It's probably the second best record up here. The Sharks one with Jelly Roll and Big Sean is probably the closest to like a complete song.
Yep.
That gives you a good vibe.
Jelly Roll. Because of Jelly.
Yeah. Band from New Orleans. I don't know how the fuck you get the Band from TV beat and you don't throw 20 niggas on the record. It's just you for 3 verses.
Right. Yeah.
Fuck are you doing? That might be a top 5 collab track of all time.
Yeah, that's a posse cut. Gotta be. Exactly.
I ain't gonna go through the rest of this because the rest of this shit is ass. The Bono shit is ass. All this other the elephant song. Nigga, the elephant song. He made a song about elephants.
Hey, at least he's talking about something.
Yo.
So you really did not like this album, man. Wow.
Gabe, nobody liked this album.
I know.
Like nobody.
I know. I heard. You're not alone in these songs.
Was that his like 12-year-old son? I think that's who that was.
Let's go, Wayne.
Terrible. I don't even care if they demonetize it. This shit was ass. Go ahead, bro.
What's going on, Mr. Catch Rack? All right. Well, there you have it. That's our take, I guess, on the Carter 6 album by Lil Wayne.
Gabe, you said you had a differing opinion. I'm open to hear what you have to say. You said it wasn't as bad. So what did you like about it?
I know what I think it is. I think that for a long time when I would listen to Wayne rap, I was unable to get on his frequency and like really understand the words that he was saying without, reading along something. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I just couldn't like catch it, and and everybody was just like really killing this work of art. You know what I'm saying? Like this piece that he put forward, like they were really like, they had nothing nice to say about this thing. So when I'm about to listen to it, I'm getting ready for this hot garbage that's about to come up. And like, I don't know, I could understand what he was saying and I could hear him, and I was hearing him actually put the words together and not just mumbling shit. Like, I don't know. I think that part of it, I'm like, what's like so bad about this? Like, I don't understand like what's so like you said it before, like you feel like the beats are bottom tier horrible. And like I just don't see it that way. I think they're probably like mid. They're bad to mid, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think they're like bottom tier. You know what I'm saying?
Lil Wayne gave us 19 records, right? He don't got one Jacob that makes you want to put him in a rotation, do we?
No.
Ain't that a problem?
Yeah.
Like this nigga used to give us albums and everything except one was fire.
I will give you this. You said it before too. It does give me mixtape vibes.
It's horrible. This sound like he took all the leftover tracks from his last 3 albums and threw them together.
Right.
Like you got the rock records that sound dated.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog. That Wyclef track was trash. The Manny Fresh beat, I guess, sound like Manny Fresh, but Manny ain't even doing his ad libs on it. When I saw a featuring Manny Fresh, I'm like, he gonna do his funny ad libs. He ain't even ad lib. He just gave him a mid ass beat. Yeah. Bro, this album is doodoo, nigga. This shit doodoo chips.
Yeah, but so
this shit doodoo chips, dog. Talk about it.
So again, I ask you, I do not have Lil Wayne in my top 10.
If you're asking me, does an album 27 years into his rap career diminishes his place in Mount Rushmore? It does not.
Oh, okay. All right.
Remember, so 20. Who else got 27 active years?
I know, but it's like Jay.
I mean, does he? I don't think he does.
Yeah, Jay. I mean, there's a lot of acts now. Like all the
27 active years? No.
Well, you're trying to say active, like they got money every year from selling records. But
no, I'm saying like that are still actively putting out music. Like Jay's last album was 2018.
Right, and he's not touring it, and he's not touring anymore.
Correct. So,
but he had a good run. 25 years.
No,
mid 90s to 2018.
96 to 2018.
So
that's 22 years.
Yeah. Hey, did he do that on purpose? Snoop? Yeah, I guess Snoop would be there because he's like 90s into now.
Yeah, Snoop got a 30-year run. That's what I'm saying. Wayne got a 27-year run, bro. He's still going. This album is bad though. This ain't.
Jacob agrees with you. This is the new Wayne album is a big disappointment. I mean, artists just be putting out music just to do it. Wayne has never been in my top 10. Right, Jacob? Salute to you. He's not in my top 10, but he is for Black. Apparently, he's on Black's Mount Rushmore. That's a hell of a Rushmore down in my number, like 11, 12. He's somewhere in there.
Well, you mean your opinion is skewed. You mostly Puerto Rican.
What do you mean mostly? I'm all Puerto Rican. Fuck you.
Nah.
That's number one.
Look, sometimes you drink ginger ale. So like,
I drink ginger ale every time I drink Captain.
That's Morgan. My point. Yeah, that's that 3% right there. 3%,
yeah. What ginger ale? I'm 97% Puerto Rican, 3% ginger ale. Is that what the fuck you trying to say? The fuck?
Oh, shit. Yeah, bro. So like, nah, your opinion is skewed. I get it though. I get it. Dude,
you're skewed.
Why you don't give like Daddy Yankee and them props? Why you don't listen to Bad Bunny?
What do you mean?
You only big up Pun and Cuban Link.
I don't big up Cuban Link. Fuck Cuban Link.
Gabe, what other Puerto Rican artists do you listen to? And don't say Cardi B. I'm talking about ones who walk around Puerto Rican. Who listen to?
Elvis Crespo. Okay. Fat Joe.
Okay, come on, stop. I just said this.
Puerto Rican.
Leave them out of this conversation. Leave the Terror Squad Puerto Rican out of this conversation.
I gotta go there. It's not me. Lil D. You know who Lil D is?
No. Who got a Lil D?
Pause.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said this shit. Who got a Lil D?
No, his name's Lil D.
Oh, Lil Dicky?
No, Lil D. Little Spanish kid from the Bronx, repping he raps for the New York Knicks. You've probably seen him before. Little Italian looking kid, but he's really Puerto Rican.
I know Bobito Garcia.
Okay, there you go. That's
all right.
You know,
he's
only 63 years old. I hope you know.
Is he that old now?
Yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Bobito, man. You know? Damn.
Wait, his Mount Rushmore mean I want to know why. No Ricky Martin, no Mark Anthony. Yeah, no, Mark Anthony's all right. Ricky Martin, she bangs.
Hold up.
I love the way she moves.
When you say Ricky Martin, you don't start with she bangs. You start with living. Don't
living la vida.
Put some respect in that man 3 songs.
She bangs shit goes hard, man. Yo,
remember Enrique Iglesias? That was that nigga for a minute.
No, he's got a couple of joints that still go. Yeah, some of his dance joints, they go.
Yo, shout out to the Puerto Ricans. Y'all had y'all day a couple of days ago. It was lit. I was outside. It was turned up. Shout out to Puerto Ricans and the influences they had on this culture that I love.
That's it, man. That's it.
Yeah.
All love. So what else was going on? So then I guess it happened, bro.
What happened,
BET Awards went down yesterday.
That's still a thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
So much so that I missed it. I did not know what was going on. Is that poor marketing or is that me? Who do you blame there? Who do you blame there?
I don't blame anybody. Is that a hot take?
I would figure you would blame me just for the sake of the show, but
nah. That thing was recorded 3 weeks ago?
Had to be.
Yeah, no, it was. It's not even live. It's like 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old. Half the shit be leaking, so you already know who gonna win.
Right.
Nobody watches cable television anymore.
Right.
And nobody watches BET.
Sorry to say.
It might sound sad or harsh to say, but not really. Bro, BET is now the Tyler Perry streaming app network. So we go to BET Plus so we can watch The Oval and the 17 shows out of 18 that Tyler Perry got. We don't go there to watch the BET Awards from that perspective.
Gotcha.
Now, I understand that we still go. So we still try to make it relevant. But it's time to let go.
Of award shows and all that of BET?
It needs to change, bro. Like, fuck the MTV VMAs. Y'all don't play videos. So why do you have a Video Music Award?
Right.
Fuck out of here. Fuck the BET Awards. You don't play music videos. So why are you giving out awards? Who's at the TV station from 15 years ago when y'all played music? Like, I guess what I'm saying is, why does your opinion matter? You're not even tapped into the culture no more. And it's been 15 years since you have been.
Is that true?
Well, here's a good takeaway. Gabe, out of the last 15 years since BET stopped playing music, who has won hip hop album of the year the most in the last 15 years?
I don't know.
How about this? Who's won hip hop artist of the year, even when they didn't have an album out that year? You want to talk about it? We're going to talk.
Who was it?
Did you know that Kendrick Lamar has won hip hop artist of the year like 9 or 10 out of the last 15 years? Even the years when he's had no albums, he still won.
We had singles, Black.
Gabe, that's just a whole wing of people and $200 suits who are not tapped into the culture whatsoever. And that's okay. Let it go. Gabe, you know why you didn't know the BET was happening? Because they're not relevant. You know why you didn't see any commercials? Because they was only on a Viacom platforms. You know who watches Viacom? Nobody anymore. We watch it. You know what I'm saying? We watching The Challenge and Love Island, and that's about it from Viacom. We don't really give a fuck about what they got going on. And we watch Tyler Perry shows. That whole shit is dead. They're irrelevant. Just like The Source, right? And all them other magazines who was in this kind of space. It's time to let it go.
Do you know who's behind? Is it all Tyler Perry? Who's like is there like a board that owns it, or is it just, do you know how it works?
Yeah, it's Paramount still. I'm saying Viacom, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's Paramount. That's their name.
Right.
It's right.
So all right. I don't know, Black. I wish what?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, why not have a recognition award show like that if you're willing to put up the money and put it all together, put on this extravagant, night out just for celebration and recognition? I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, it generates money. It generates, I guess, to your point, maybe not as much exposure as it once would, but it does generate some exposure, even if it's after the fact with like clips on the internet. I mean, I must have been scrolling through my reels and Facebook and Instagram alike, and I'm coming across Jamie Foxx on there and Snoop talking about being an icon, recognized and all that. And
you would get the same social media push if you put 100 famous singers in a ShopRite parking lot.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
The awards don't even matter.
Does it not matter? You don't think Kendrick was happy to not have enough hands to hold all the awards and shit?
Gabe, who won Pop Artist of the Year?
I don't know.
And that's my entire point.
You go look it up.
It just don't matter. But if I asked you how many mics Illmatic got,
right, 5.
All right then.
So to you, the GNX winning album of the year is like irrelevant. All this stuff's irrelevant to you. The iconic awards and all that we're giving out.
They gave Diddy the Icon Award 3 years ago.
So you said it's cheap.
Matter of fact, hold up. So y'all don't want a pod.
We getting old and not interested.
Y'all don't want a pod.
Is it that? Right. Are we getting old and not interested, or what?
1 year they didn't have nobody to pick from apparently. So Samuel Jackson got the Icon Award. You know that award that they only give to musicians, and they've only given to musicians for 20 years. 1 year they just said, "Fuck it, Samuel Jackson." By the way, that's my nigga. But he ain't put out "My Girl Wants to Party All the Time." Like, if you're just gonna pick an actor, give it to Jamie, or at least Eddie. He got a song. This nigga said, not Whitney. Not Whitney. Not Queen Latifah. Right? Not Jermaine Dupri. Samuel Jackson. If that ain't telling you that your music show is irrelevant, I don't know what does. Gabe, do you know who hosted the year that Samuel Jackson won the Icon Award? Guess. I'll give you one guess.
Kendrick?
Samuel Jackson. Do you think they gave him a music award so that he would host? See, I'm laughing, but this really happened. Doesn't that invalidate your fucking award? If they put the World Heavyweight Championship belt on Hornswoggle, y'all remember that nigga? Don't that invalidate the belt? Like, we know it's fake. We know it's all acting. But you can't put the championship belt on Swaggle. Why are you giving the Icon Award to Samuel Jackson when, by the way, the other 21 winners are all musicians?
So, yeah, I didn't realize that they were all musicians.
Yeah,
I thought they were actors too in there.
not a one.
Like,
wasn't no Michael B. Jordan.
No, there is one. There is one. There is one.
Who? Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, his name is Samuel.
That's about
Jackson.
it. And 21 musicians.
I just learned that like 25 seconds ago.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Fuck BET Awards.
Yeah.
We can talk about it. Some things happen.
Yeah.
Bow Wow bounced to Fresh as Is for like 12 seconds.
Oh,
that was cool.
Yeah.
And
legit. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Jermaine. What?
Jermaine Dupri did some ad libs over the Welcome to Atlanta beat for like 3 seconds. That was cool. Yo, Lil Wayne.
He came out.
Who just dropped a new album. He did a song from that album. And then he did some old songs.
Did you appreciate the Mariah performance?
But yo, shout out to Queen Mimi. She's starting to look white. Look, hold up. No, y'all not hearing me. Mimi always been on the fair skin side, like not a problem, right? Right.
Well, I mean, she's half and half, right?
Yeah. But like, did you see Sinners?
No.
You should go watch Sinners. By the way, it's a good movie with lots of black folks. Yeah, go watch Sinners.
Right.
Yeah, Mimi starting to look and sound white.
So what? I don't. What? That's such a weird statement to make. What's wrong? Why?
Go back to your mansion. Don't come outside no more. Just.
Oh my God.
No more singing. Do appearances. Did you think she sounded good?
Thank
you.
Do you think?
You would have never listen. If I would have said to you, Mariah Carey, do you think she sound good? You would have never in your life said anything. No hesitation. Of course, this nigga said thank you. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, Gabe. Mariah, go home.
Yo, dude, as a side note, the reason why a lot of these folks that become famous that are, a darker tone, they become lighter over time because they literally don't come outside as much anymore.
I'm cool with that.
Do you think that's what it is, though?
They be at the equator. They be on boats. So, they can get all the sun they want.
They lighten themselves, you think?
I think there's a lot of pastiness going on.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's not a fun look. That's not a fun look at all.
Like, just be who you are, dog. My recap of the night, I guess, what I'm trying to say is the only thing that came out of the BET Awards that I found interesting was Doechii taking her 30 seconds to point out what was happening in California. Because she did that. Shout out to Doechii.
I think Doechii is definitely a meteorite right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's definitely getting some recognition. Well deserved. She could rap. Glow seems to be getting some recognition too. Good for her. I like her just as a person, but
I like Doechii, man, but I kind of feel like Glow got robbed because Doechii put out a really fire song. Her album is good. That one song she got that's going like Dum Dum is crazy.
Who, Glow?
No, Doechii.
Oh yeah, it's going crazy.
Anxiety is going nuts.
Yeah,
but I feel like, all right, maybe the definition of all the awards she won is the fact that you almost forgot that Glow put out like 4 or 5 top 20 records in the last 12 months.
Yeah,
and her album was really good.
Yeah, I like Glow.
I think people are happy to hear somebody rap. So Doechii rapping the way she raps is dope.
It is.
But yo, Glorilla was smoking this year.
I was saying she put it all together,
and I'm surprised she didn't win none of those awards.
Yeah, but definitely worth mentioning. And as much as she plays into the personas and the sexualities and all that, she still can rap though. Like, I like Glow, man. I like the way she approaches her artistry. You know what I'm saying? Like, she tries to mold it for the commercial nonsense, but while trying to keep a piece of herself in there too, I feel like. How do you feel about that?
Just like Jonah Lucas, you're welcome. 3 years ago, I was saying that Glow can rap. And then I was saying, like, yo, finally somebody got the opportunity doing that ratchet shit and actually worked on their craft. She got better as a rapper.
Right.
Better at choreography. better at performing. Because remember, her first few performances was fucking terrible.
Right.
She looked a mess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's just whatever money Gotti and them putting behind her. Thank God. Because not only is she embracing the moment, she's working and getting better at what she does, and I appreciate that. You know who didn't do that? Ice
Sexy
Spice.
Red and Ice Spice.
Nah, I'm not even mad at Sexy. Her whole shtick is her shtick. Fucking Ice Spice.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that her shit is dimming out.
I thought Glorilla was Lil Mama.
Don't put some respect in Glow name. Look, Lil Mama could never.
Yo, Jacob thinks you're brutal and funny at the same time. By the way, shout out to Jacob.
Appreciate that. Yeah, tap in, bro. Make sure you go to patreon.com/KingBlackout. Donate that $25, man. Appreciate that.
Fucking guy. Anyway, so that's the BET Awards, right?
Yeah, fuck them.
You know, shout out to Snoop, shout out to Mariah, Kirk Franklin, and Jamie Foxx. They were all recognized as icons.
I'm sorry, one more thing, bro. Kirk Franklin, sit the fuck down, bro. You listen, Kirk, sit your ass down, please.
Why you being like that?
That's another nigga. Sit your ass down. Let me enjoy 2000's New Nation Project in peace. Let me go back and run Stomp when I'm in my bag. Let me do that. Go away. Look, not every nigga gotta last forever. Y'all not Jesus. Y'all not God. Go away. Mariah, you've been retired for like a decade, honey. These 2 albums you finna drop is gonna be hot caca. I heard you. I heard you on that stage. I ain't like that. Listen, I ain't gonna lie for y'all. I'm sorry. Fuck it. I'm not gonna lie for y'all.
Don't do it.
Even Mary saying one more and it's over. Thank God. It's time. I love you, Auntie Mary. It's fucking time.
It is time.
At 56, singing about finding love is fucking despicable. Think about it logically. You 56 singing about still trying to find love. Get the fuck out of here. You lived your life wrong. At 56, you should have grandkids and be in Belize, right, with a 30-year-old town boy getting your nips licked. The fuck is you singing about finding love at 56 for? Get the fuck, pack you up.
Speaking of the great musicians of yesteryears, man, I'm excited, bro. I'm not gonna go to the one in MSG because I think that one, that's when you look crazy. It was wild expensive too. Okay. But I am going to a tri-state area Wu-Tang concert, man. They went on tour. I'm feeling it. I seen some footage and shit. I know that, you know.
I'm lit. I'm amped for this.
You ready?
Hell yeah, bro.
You going to one?
Absolutely fucking not.
All right. I am so excited. So shout out to everybody. I think I'm going in Jersey. I think that's the one I'm going to in July.
Is the other half going with you? Does she enjoy a good Wu-Tang?
Yes, she does.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Angie, who's your favorite member of Wu-Tang not named Method Man? Who you like?
I wonder who she would say.
I want to know what she's gonna say.
Right. Let's see. If she types it in there, she probably gonna say Ghost.
Let's don't be giving her hints so she can get a name.
No, I'm not.
I want to hear Angie. All right.
Yo, trust me when I tell you.
That's right.
I cannot sway this girl to do anything. I got her once. She's like, yo, you fooled me once, motherfucker. You ain't gonna never fool me again. So she don't take it. But yeah, man, I'm excited for the Wu-Tang, man. I was telling you earlier, I saw a long clip segment of the performance that they did.
Right.
And man, they really they know how to put on a show, and they know who their fans are. So like the way they're doing the performances speaks to it. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's super, super dope that they got ODB's son filling in and doing all his parts. You know what I'm saying? Like he trained for it. He learned the lyrics. He's out there doing ODB's part. So I think that's super fire. So I'm really excited for that. So if y'all excited for that, like I am, go check that out. Tickets were going fast, man. There wasn't everything available. It was like kind of like mid-tier nosebleed type of shit. and then right there next to them where it's like, a couple of G's to sit and all that. So I ain't got it like that. So I'm going mid-tier. You know what I'm saying? Mid-tier all day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Look, what about concerts for you? Do you got to do it a certain way to go, or you not going? Like, can you sit in mid-tier? You got to be on the ground level. Like, I know when we went to the dope shit at Yankee Stadium, we found each other on the field level. So is that customary for you, or it needs to be that way, or you fit in where you get in?
Now I'm never gonna be in the stands.
Nah.
I'd rather stay at home, bro. If you're not there, to me, the experience is better at home. I gotta be in the nosebleeds and use binoculars and shit. I'm good.
Got you. So you want to get like little like spit on and like you gotta be, you know what I'm saying?
Why you gotta make it weird, bro? Pause. Like, why you?
I'm just asking questions. I mean, shit.
If jizz on you at the concert, like, is she gonna be happy? Like, what you saying?
I'm gonna say no to that, and that's weird. That's weird. Okay, that's weird that you went there with that. All right,
so I'm getting spit. I gotta be spit on at the concert. You know that's crazy.
All right, that's a little much. All right.
Here's what I'm saying.
What you
ain't
saying?
No point in going to no show if I can't. If I'm not close enough to like have a conversation with these people.
Okay.
The Yankee Stadium shit is different. That was like that's a 60,000 person venue.
Yeah.
That is what it's going to be.
With a 15-foot stage.
Yeah, I'm not going to go and sit in the nosebleeds. Just not going to do it.
Got you. I'm going to be in the building, y'all. I got to experience this. I don't know. They might not ever do this again. All of them at the same time. This is a big undertaking when you got all these grown individuals with successful careers and whatnot. I mean, I'm sure you got one doing shit. He could just grab him anytime. You're like, yo, Inspector Deck, I know y'all are free. You going on this tour with us. But all the other ones, man, they got shit to do. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to that. Shout out to the Wu-Tang. And as we transition into other shit, man, have you been watching the Diddy trial at all?
Not anymore.
You don't care no more?
Completely tuned out.
Wow.
I haven't looked at a single thing this week.
Wow.
When it comes up with my ex, I scroll past.
I'm
uninterested. I'll wait until the defense gets on, or until somebody says something I didn't expect to hear.
Right.
Because then it'll be all over the place. Like, oh, did you hear Busta Rhymes was at the Diddy party doing pink heroin off of Little Kim butt cheeks? Like, when I hear that, then I'm up.
Right. So you're just in it for like the spicy.
I'm not in it for the spicy. I'm just over this is a 3-week trial so far. And they still just killing them.
Overstimulated?
No, I'm just the first week had come on nipples and then rub it on yourself.
And the UTIs and the sores.
UTIs, male prostitutes.
Yeah.
Diddy saying, yeah, I like that. Take that. Yeah. I mean, it's just about everything you can want in the first 5 days. Have you heard anything different or just more reinforcing of what you heard the first week?
It is more reinforcing what happened in the first week. The behaviors is becoming pretty consistent. Now that they've established that he's done this with at least 3 different so-called quote unquote girlfriends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not hearing the crime though.
Yeah,
once again, they trying to prosecute the action. I'm not hearing the crime.
I know this is the interesting part for me, and I've been carefully watching this stuff in terms of that because I'm trying to figure out because I know they're smarter than me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know this prosecution is smarter than me, so like there's a reason why they went RICO, sex trafficking, and transportation. There's a reason that they did that, right? So I've been trying to like put it all together, and I think where they're going with it is they're trying to establish that Diddy was indeed trafficking his girlfriends from state to state and having them bang out prostitutes for his own enjoyment. And he was paying them. He just wasn't paying them day of, but he's sitting there paying rents, cars, wardrobes, lifestyles. He's the one that's paying for it all and then threatening to take it away if they don't get down with the freak off that weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I think what they're trying to establish that he was sex trafficking his girlfriends. He's going to say, then they're going to, if they say yes to that, and I feel like the jury's like, okay, yeah, that fits the mold, that fits within the criteria of what it is, right? Then they're gonna obviously get him on the transportation because they kind of go hand in hand. And then where the RICO comes in is for the way he was paying them. How were you able to fund such a grandiose lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, out of pocket like that? And they're going to trace that back to, well, he was getting his money from these businesses, and that's how he was doing that. So I think that's where they're going with it, to be honest with you. And that's the picture that's been painted for me, you know, so far. Now, I'm not a real like techie legal guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just listening. I'm just using my common sense, basic sense, listen to this stuff, because it's like, why do they keep talking about this dude's like sex life and like the shit that he likes, like all the kinky shit? Like, you could do this to almost anybody and make it seem crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, but as they build the character and the story, now I kind of see like where they're going with this. I was unaware, like I never put it together in my head that he was paying for rents and lifestyles and then threatening to take it away if they weren't down. That's basically the picture that's painted right now. So to me, that's what's new about it. You know what I mean? But we'll see, man. I still think it's 50-50 if he gets off or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't, because I don't know the letter of the law when it comes to the sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not familiar enough to say, yes, he sex trafficked his girlfriends and he paid them this way. And he also, you know, but that's what they're trying to do, bro, in my humble opinion.
I got you.
You know?
Victims don't get paid. I'm sorry. Like, that's the one point we keep forgetting about this. No matter how you try to tie the money into it, victims don't get paid. So once again, whatever they're trying to paint, sex trafficking ain't. I had these girlfriends and I gave them a lavish lifestyle and told them they can't live this lifestyle if they don't fuck prostitutes. That has nothing to do with sex trafficking.
See, that's what I don't. That's what I can't argue you.
Like, if I have a girlfriend and I'm like, yo, bitch, we together, go suck this nigga joint, and I'm like taking her out to eat and fucking paying her car and shit like that, that ain't sex trafficking. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same shit.
Kind of, not really, because he's really taking them and jumping them on a plane and going to a different state.
I get the letter of the law. That's not what I'm. The jury is a person. These are 12 people. They're people.
No, I know.
Yeah. So fuck the letter of the law for a second. Make that make sense as a person. So I didn't lock you up. I didn't restrict your movements. I didn't force you on a plane. Matter of fact, you'd be in different cities, different states, and then I would fly you out and pay for the flight. Or you would pay for the flight and I would reimburse you. And like, that's not victim behavior. That is not a trafficked person behavior in any other case in the history of man.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's not that.
That's what that's exactly where the defense is going.
So like, for me, I don't want to keep beating the same horse. That's why I'm just not listening to him until this shit is like, whatever, something different comes out.
Right.
I understand the connections they're trying to make. We've been watching them for 3 weeks assassinate this man character. But the reality is, I don't care how much freaky fucking sex he has. I don't care if he punched them in the eye every single day. Right. The fact that after he beat their ass, they went on about their business and continue to come back because, in all their words, I wanted to make him happy, is not sex trafficking. It's a stretch. And that's been my point from the beginning. Yeah. And I see no way in hell 12 human beings say, man, yeah, that's what sex trafficking is. Like, if you paid me $1 million and bought me houses and furs and all kind of like shit and walked me on the red carpet, but made me have sex with people with big penises, that's sex trafficking. No one's saying that. No one's saying that. You may feel bad about the abuse, the physical shit, whatever. I hear people saying, I didn't want to feel it this time, so I said, yo, give me a pill. I'm asking him to give me drugs, not he's forcing me to take drugs. Like, if you hear the testimony and stop making connections that no one's making, it's kind of blatant. Jane Doe said it. Well, the second time I went, I didn't want to feel it. I wanted to go quicker, so I said, give me a pill. I'm asking for pills. He didn't force me to be high. I asked for the drugs. Cassie said, I asked for the drugs. Because you would say he kept them high to keep them complicit until you hear the fact when they're testifying saying, I kept asking for drugs. Like what? I'm sorry, bro. Like, You can't prosecute somebody's mental state. They was in love with Diddy or hated Diddy or whatever the fuck may be. Niggas showed up on their own volition. Niggas benefited from that dynamic. Y'all was in a relationship with this person to your own admission. And he didn't forcibly make none of y'all go nowhere and do nothing. And the stress they're trying to make with him intimidating them or not paying their rent is bullshit. Yo, Gabe, if a nigga on the street don't want to pay my rent, unless I go to a hotel and freak off with him, guess what I'm gonna do, Gabe? Not go to the hotel. I'm gonna pay my own rent. And if you just boil it down to that, that should be the end of the discussion.
Well, and I can see that point of view, but again, I just hark back to, the fact that these prosecutors, this federal, legal team is smarter than me.
No, they're not.
You know what I'm saying? They have to be Black.
No,
they
not.
can't be in that position and not be smarter than me.
But I told you that because this is a victimless crime, meaning that there are no victims prosecuting them. And by the way, didn't Jane Doe said right now she's still getting her shit paid for by Diddy while testifying against him? I'm only testifying because you subpoenaed me. He's still paying my rent.
And the lawyer fee.
So like my point exactly is the Fed can't bring a state crime. So the only thing they could charge him with is federal crimes. That's why they're trying to stretch to make the racketeering make sense. It's not because they got to smoke it. You've always heard that saying like, yo, the Fed would never do this if they have a case. Nope. They had no choice but to make a federal case out of it because there are no people saying we want to press charges against them. There's no one. There's no victims. So you're trying to prosecute a crime when there's no fucking victim saying I'm the victim and I'm a party to the petition to lock this man up. So you're making it criminal enterprise. Not rape, not assault, not anything to do with a victim. You're saying he used his money inappropriately against people, but those people don't want to press charges against him. It's stupid. You didn't win. You didn't get him. You didn't get him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like you, I do want to see how it plays out because, there's got to be a reason they chose these 5 charges in particular, because after the first week, we all said the same thing. If the charges were domestic abuse, rape, kidnapping, he's done. This is over with already.
But it's not.
We would have been able to go home after her testimony, bro. You don't think?
Of course, I said that, but it's not.
Oh, no, I know, but it's not that. I know. But that's what it would have been. So the fact that it's not that is why we're here. And it's so it is. That's the part that's interesting to me though, Black. Is that I want to understand.
I think it's a miscarriage of justice. I don't think it's that deep. I think niggas is stretching it because it's a Diddy case, and I think he gets off. And people who think that he's gonna go down, it's 12 people in that jury. It's not the prosecution, it's not the judge making the call. It's 12 normal motherfuckers. And I'm sorry.
Is he done otherwise though? Does it matter? Like, is his career the same? Can he continue?
Yeah, it is actually.
He's gonna continue?
Yes.
He'll be Puffy in the music world, making music, producing music, having freak offs on the weekend.
Yes.
These freak offs are gonna be crazy when
they're not illegal. It's not illegal to have sex in a freaky manner.
It's not, and you're gonna be crazy when he gets out.
He might put that shit on OnlyFans.
He might
just to say fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, he might. He really might charge a hefty subscription fee.
Yes, you sign up to watch.
You freaky ass.
A lot of freak boys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of freak boys.
Damn, man. Interesting stuff though, man. Diddy, man, he's an ass. So if he's nothing else, man, he really is, man. What they were able to depict and basically corroborate, the one thing you can say is he is a fucking asshole though.
Like, so is probably every rich man. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm just not moved by this shit. Like, so was James Dolan. Like, so was like any rich person. So was Elon Musk. So was Donald Trump. They're all assholes. They're all assholes.
He's a different level asshole, man.
Is he?
Yeah, because he's like emotional and he's I don't know. It's like this. He's got for a guy who's 6 foot, damn near. If he's not 6 foot, he's close to it. Like, he got like a Napoleon complex in a way. Like, I don't know. Is he weird to me? Anyway, talk about weird to me. Yo, what's going on in the country, cuzzo? Is it normal to send fucking waves of 2,000 National Guards and then 700 Marines at our West Coast? Is that normal? Is that written? Is that a bylaw? Isn't there something against that? like, are we not supposed to be sending our military to go do civilian things? Isn't there something about that?
So the military cannot be used in the country, in United States soil, for police keeping missions and reasons.
For civilians, right?
Nope, that's not what that means.
Oh, really?
Nope. For police keeping missions.
Okay.
They cannot be used in that way.
Okay.
Whether you're civilian, doesn't matter. They cannot be used in American soil in that way.
Gotcha.
So the only time you can activate any kind of military force, whether the governor does it for the National Guard or the president for an active unit of the military or the National Guard, is to help facilitate something being done by the federal government. As an example, integration of schools in the 60s, the abolishment of Jim Crow, they activated the National Guard in Mississippi and Alabama to help protect black people as they went to white schools for the first couple of days. So they did that. They were there to help facilitate an order from the federal government, not to actually help in policing. They didn't arrest nobody. They didn't get into active conflict with nobody. Their job was to stand there and watch these kids going to the school. So he's deploying these people and technically to guard federal buildings like the ICE Center in California. So when you see the Marines and the National Guard activated, you'll notice that they go to the federal building and they stand in front of the federal building. They don't go into the streets and do any kind of peacekeeping because they're not allowed to.
Right.
So it's a show of force that has no teeth. And quite frankly,
that's interesting right there.
Has no teeth. And if you know anything about that, you know that they can't do shit to you. Like literally. I've told a story about Katrina before, I believe, maybe years ago. But when Katrina happened in New Orleans and the Superdome, and New Orleans was flooding, the Superdome was one of the few spots where people were going and gathering and had some kind of protection from the elements. I was stationed in Fort Polk, Louisiana at the time, probably 2.5 hours from Louisiana, the only Army base in the state. So when that happened, the levees broke, people from my base got activated and went there. So I was in the Superdome days after Katrina happened, trying to maintain order. Our job there was to protect supplies and things coming in, not people. And you were not allowed to fire or keep the peace unless your life was in danger or the supplies were in danger. So I told the story before about the Superdome is huge. It's a football stadium.
Right.
60,000 people.
Yep.
There's no power. So the only lights at nighttime are the generators running where we are with the supplies. So the entire football stadium is dark. And
Scary.
You're hearing the worst of the worst shit going on because they open up the prisons, right? They open up the jails. They open up the psych ward, opened the doors and just said, run. We had all manner of folks. And as soon as the sun went down and they realized that they could do whatever and we wasn't going to leave what we were guarding in that stadium, assaults, rapes, fights, theft, you name it, it was going down. And we weren't allowed to engage at all. Because as an active military force, you are not there to peacekeep. You can't peacekeep. It's against the Constitution. All you could do is protect yourself and the thing you're there to protect.
This show of strength with no teeth, it can create, I feel, in my opinion, it could create an unrest with the people, though. Like, I really do fear like an uprising when that sort of shit is happening, right? Because it almost feels like, the people who are protesting, I feel like it like enrages them in a certain way or almost empowers them in a way, because they're like, you see what they got to bring in to try to stop us because we're right, it almost makes them fight harder. So from your point of view, from my point of view, it looks like this potentially could lead to more civil unrest. Do you see it that way too?
That's the point. Because the one time the president is supposed to invoke his powers and usurp what the governor and the mayors of these places that he's doing this is when they lose control of the city or the state.
Right.
That's in the Constitution. So if he deploys the National Guard to protect a federal building, and it just so happens that presence inflames the conflict happening and actually makes them start trying to attack police officers, then the president can declare martial law and take control of the state from the governor to protect the citizens until the whatever is causing the unrest dies down.
Who's
That's
out there?
literally Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, Newsom.
And you know who that is?
He told him
the probably the front runner for the Democratic nominee for 2028 president. And that's why he's doing it. And that's what I hate about the politics in this country, how they override common sense, decency, the things we should do and should not do, right or wrong. We play politics with everything. With everything. These are people being deported, whether you agree or disagree. People are no matter what you think about immigration, here's what's happening. People are being rounded up at weird places. Churches, schools, businesses, Home Depot, doesn't really matter. And separated from their families in a lot of cases and being sent to a country that they may have left 6 months ago or 26 years ago. Doesn't really matter.
Right.
And that disruption to their life, instead of it being understood, right, is being treated in a very callous manner.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people are really, outside of your own political ideologies, people are in arms about. Because not only is it just the illegals that are being targeted, it's anybody. Right. You said something against Israel, you up out of here. You had a peaceful rally 2 years ago about Hamas, you out of here. He's weaponizing immigration for people who don't think like he thinks.
Right.
You don't want to teach the curriculum in your college that we said, you're out of here. You like DEI? We don't want DEI. No more federal funding. And by the way, any brown student who's not born in this country, you're out of here. School visa, work visa, doesn't matter. We're revoking them and you're out of here. He's politicizing people's life. Anybody who doesn't agree with what he thinks, you're out of here. And that's the problem. I'm okay with immigration enforcement. Yeah. I'm okay with getting rid of terrorism. I'm okay with not people not going around destroying everybody's property. I'm okay with peacekeeping. I'm not okay with politicizing everyday, day-to-day behavior and actions. And God damn it, even on this platform right here, I have a right to say things, feel things, and express myself, right? Under the fucking Constitution.
Right.
I have a right to do so. And not agreeing with you shouldn't get me deported.
Right. Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you anymore, bro, on all points. You know, I'm all for the things that we should be for. And but man, this one, it's tough, man. It's like this divisive behavior. It is a little unsettling to me. And I wonder what the overall, plan is here, and he definitely has spoken about, trying to get like a third term or taking the terms off of presidencies and stuff, and how like his vote was the last vote that they were going to have and stuff. It's like, it's almost like, what are you pushing for? You know what I'm saying? I know you're not a conspiracy theory guy, but it's not a conspiracy theory if it's happening in front of you, though.
You saw the movie last year. What was it called?
I don't know. What?
It was in theaters. You saw it.
I did.
What? You heard about it, right?
What? I didn't. I don't go to movies.
The movie from last year. It showed exactly what happened when the president gets a third term.
Oh,
Civil War. Remember?
Yes.
That was last year's movie.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this was about. A president who suspended the Constitution and took a third term, and it fractured the country. That's this plot line in real time.
Yeah. And they say movies dictate the future.
I don't know who said that, but they're dumb.
There's a lot of things in movies.
Life can emulate art, and art definitely emulates life.
Sure.
Sure. And
it's more that.
Yeah. I will say if I'll put it like this. There's a lot of people involved in the things that are happening. If the National Guard or the active Marines were being directed to fire actual bullets at civilians, I'm telling you right here, 9 out of 10 of them would not do it. And you're not going to lock up the entire military.
Right.
No one's gonna let you do something that egregious.
Right.
So they're not gonna follow you. They're not doing that shit.
Right.
So my feeling is, if he did any kind of weird shit where he suspended the freedoms of the fucking country, and in 2028 continued to be president, all hell will break loose.
Real civil unrest.
An actual civil war. Yeah. Because it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I really hope we're not heading there, you know, and I don't care right now that it's just me, you, and Angie in the building, the OGs, you know what I'm saying? But yo, I get a little fired up when we talk about this stuff, you know what I mean? It's like I wish and pray for a day where, because you know, I do believe that you do need somebody, you need like a hierarchy in some way, shape, or form. You can't have everybody just free willy making fucking decisions on their own. That shit don't work that way. It's like it's very being, you know, too, Black, being in management, you know, these people, yes, they are grown people. They were raised, they got a brain, but yo, without leadership and guidance and just a little, you know, push in the right direction, shit won't go. And you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So I get it that we need that, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, I pray for a day where we could just have good, honest people in those positions, truly looking out for the betterment of mankind and just being decent to each other. You know, what happened to just common decency? You know what I mean? And
The internet.
You know, yeah, bro. You know, so I know we'll get it. I'm not going to beat a dead horse with just us here. You know what I'm saying? But like, I do pray for that because we deserve that, bro. You know, shout out to Shot in the studio with the Rec Boys every Wednesday, 7 p.m. We deserve that. You know what I mean? We work hard. We, you know, and when I say we, I am talking about us right here that's talking right now and present company including, you know, we don't go out of our way to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? We add to the community. We help when we can. We stay out the way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like all those things are true about everybody present right now. And it's like we deserve good, honest leadership, period. You know what I mean? And if we can't have that, then let people like us be the leaders then. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with putting one or two people in. It doesn't need to be me, but I just want it to be honest. You know what I mean? So I think we're just really, really far away from that, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like a pipe dream. You know what I mean? It's like a pipe dream. But
I think live and let live. When it doesn't destroy society, for me, would be the ideal way of living my 80, 90 years on this planet. I don't care if you're gay or trans. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
As long as they don't infringe upon my ability to live my life in the way that I see fit as well, right? So I'm not with everybody's ideologies. I'm not with weirdness for weirdness sake. I'm not with, as an example, illegal immigration. I think that's some bullshit, right? Like I can't go to France illegally. They gonna get rid of me. Right. But I'm also with humans and common decency and treating people with respect and move in a certain kind of way. So for me, I have it's almost counterintuitive to say you weren't hired because your personal beliefs match mine, but the reality is Donald Trump became president again because his personal beliefs match a large section of this country who feel that they've been underrepresented and unheard in the global political space, right? DEI, wokeism, shit like that, the things that are riling up that base are meaningful and real to them. I feel the opposite. As an example, I think it's weird that I play video games and 1 out of 20 video games has an African American character, and the minute that the person shooting the gun or being the hero is not a white man with a square jawline and blonde hair and blue eyes, it's woke. And it's like, well, black people can't be heroes. Women can't be heroes. Can't be lead characters. Puppies. Right. We can't have a robot be the main protagonist. Right. It's got to be a 6'3" white dude with muscles every time. Every time. And if it's not, it's woke. Right. That extreme is also a bunch of bullshit. So, like I said, the world is a different world. It's a melting pot. It's 8 billion of us. We all have different thoughts in our minds and ways that we like to live. And I wish we just respected each other and not politicized every freaking conversation or thought
Right.
or decision that we make when it comes to how we live our lives. These things have ramifications. These people that you're deporting, as an example, this is their life, and then they only get one. People that's losing their life in Palestine or Israel, no matter what side they're on, when you die, you're dead. When you expire, you expire.
Right.
So no matter what you're fighting about, when you're no longer here, that's it for you. And can we care about that? By the way, I ran out of omelet ingredients the other day. I think it was like last Friday. I went to Stop and Shop to get more omelet ingredients. Yes, eggs is still $9. I don't like it.
Wow.
It's now June. When we gonna fix that, by the way?
Right.
I'm gonna keep saying this every week because they're not here. When I get in the office, everything's gonna be affordable. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be the greatest egg prices you've ever seen. Isn't that what we heard?
It wasn't too bad.
Still ain't got an omelet for less than 10.
Imagine that, bro. Imagine that. Nah, you're right, man. You're right. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the future brings, man. It's more important than ever, though, that as a person walking this earth, you really, really, really should be trying to put your best foot forward. Make sure self is contained and healthy, and just one foot in front of the other, and get those goals, hit those dreams, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And don't take nothing along the way. Just do what you do.
Yo, Gabe, I'm halfway to being dead. I don't care no more, bro. I just want affordable eggs and not to be deported for having free thoughts.
Right.
That's it.
Right. I'm keeping my birth certificate in a very safe place.
Got him!
You know what I'm saying? So Rec Boy Shy says you're gonna have a talk with him tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna chop it up. I gotta get my crispy fresh on because I need to get up out of here. Go to the equator, dog.
Shit, look at you. Look at you.
Normally I don't be announcing it, but like I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I got to go, dog. I got to go.
I'm gonna do I'm toying with the idea of doing a quick Finally TV live. It won't be what we talking about, you know what I'm saying, but maybe a Finally TV live for a little bit, because you're gonna be jet setting and chilling, and I don't think you're gonna be too locked in.
They already asked me, sir, would you like the internet package? And I said, do I have to use it if I get it? They said no. I said I still don't want
it. Man, I'm not jealous. I'm not envious. I just want you to enjoy yourself, because I know I would be doing the same. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You've been out of here. You don't have so many spa weekends and romantic evenings with the missus, and like you've been living life, and I've been over here down bad, bro. So let me some sun in my life. You know what I mean? A little peace and happiness in my life. You feel me?
Down bad, what, in May? You mean like wasn't you out of here in February?
I had a long time. That's a long time ago, bro. It's like a whole other season and shit. It was still cold. It was snowing and shit. What you talking about?
That's a true story. Man, well, you already know what it is, man. I'll be here. I'll hold it down briefly. And yeah, man, I guess we will reconvene. We will be back with this show 2 weeks from today. So y'all
come
tap
back.
in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, try to come back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Try to come back, bro.
Depends on what the price of eggs is where I'm going.
Shout out to the rec center, man. If you're out that Liberty Way, you might have to take even a little drive. If you're like 20-30 minutes away, you might be in Middletown. Like some people I know have to take that trek over to Liberty, New York. The rec center, man. Get that cut. My boy Shot, man. I like that. I love that boy, man.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Yeah, all love though, baby. Yo, Black, man. You want me to do it?
Gabe, it's time for me to get another dog.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right. I brought this up several times, but it's time. All right. So I was looking at Crate Escape and I saw some really cute pups.
Crate Escape is good. You get a good reference from me.
Here's my thing. For the first 6 months, can you keep the dog? No, hold up. We talking. This is real shit. I need you to keep the dog, train the dog, break the dog in. But wear a blackout mask whenever you're giving commands so that the dog knows I'm that nigga. Can you do that for me, gang?
No, I'm not holding your dog down in my house for 6 months. I will come to you and hang out with your dog and train it with you.
Like Caesar would show up for like 3 days and then leave, and I feel like that dog, as soon as he left, was back on his bullshit. So like, I seen them episodes. That nigga come, be the leader, be the pack leader, make him follow you, right? And then on Monday he gone, and your dog is eating your fucking loafers again. So like,
Mississippi State.
Jay, I will pay you a cheeseburger tomorrow to train my dog today. I need the dog to not fuck up my house.
Yeah, man. Easy. That's easy, Black.
I don't got the patience no more. My last dog, you don't remember Rocky or not? You got hit me or broke his paw and all that shit.
I didn't get to meet Rocky. All I know, Rocky had a couple accidents too many and ended up out of your crib. That's what I remember.
Had to go. Had to get 20,000 for the dog. No. Fuck out of here, bro. R.I.P. Rocky. I don't know where he at right now.
He said R.I.P. Oh my god. What
hopefully he in doggy heaven.
Listen.
But listen. On this show, if I get the Crate Escape puppy, will you help me teach it to be a good boy?
Yes. You're gonna get a boy. You see a girl.
Which one don't have a period?
They won't, because they fix them.
No, that was the joke. Yo, Gabe's so Puerto Rican. I'm fucking with you. Nah, bro. All right, I'm gonna work that happen because I gotta get a puppy. But listen,
girls are easier and smarter.
That's what I hear. Shout out to Hazel. I gotta come see her too because it's been a minute. But listen, man. For my man Gabe, the best host in Hudson Valley, hands down, bar none. He's that guy. You know what I'm saying? To the producers behind the scenes, to the dogs and the dogettes that love us, for the people that fuck with us, for you out there in camera internet land who listen or watch or play the pod back on the Thursday during your commute. We appreciate y'all. Next week, I'm not here, but please watch Gabe do something like a one-man show, like Who's on First, some shit. He'll figure it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be back in a few weeks. Until then, what we talking about? 7 p.m. New York nigga time. You heard? You up out of here. Peace.